Hi, it's Kevin with KTM Jam with another episode of Survival Mode Permadeath in No Man's Sky. And I've put together a few clips of me almost dying to point out to be careful and just how you can start to feel relaxed and you're not. In this case, I've gotten underneath the ground here and I'm low on health right there. And I'm in a toxic, you see the rads right there, 1.5, and all of a sudden underground wasn't helping me for some reason. I don't know why. There might have been another opening somewhere that was letting it in. I don't know. So I'm running back to the ship because at this point in the game, it's my only safety. I have no building yet. Being on permadeath mode, I started on relaxed mode. Permadeath is a big shock compared to how much you would get from resourcing to where now it's like pennies on the dollar compared to that. So, see, I just took damage. I've lost all shielding, but I got back in on time. But that's how close I almost got killed. Here's another one coming up that, you head out and you start getting comfortable because you think you got it timed right, and you don't. So I'm just sitting in there recuperating. You see it's starting to come up there. 0 rads. Now, the other problem is the Sentinels. Sentinels, weather will be protected. You'll be protected from the weather in the cockpit of your ship, but not from Sentinels, because Sentinels will then transfer over to their starships and start attacking you. All right, here I am on another one. I'm heading out to go get some resources, and it's the same planet. It's nighttime, and sodium's the most important at this point. But as you see the timer, as it starts going down, I'm at this point I feel like I've got it timed right, and I don't. Now there's a Sentinel. It's coming to investigate. On this particular planet, they're not hostile, and as long as you stop resourcing when they show up and you get that little alert, so far they have not attacked me. I don't know if that will change on this planet, but I'm currently in the process of trying to land on every planet in the system and figure out which one's the safest one to resource on, and maybe find one with nice weather, which I did. But on that particular planet, the Sentinels are extremely hostile. They see you, they start attacking you, literally. So, also in permadeath mode, you got to be careful of the animals. Now, I have not had any attack me yet, but they can, depending on what kind of animals you're around. And so, like right now, I should have started heading back to the ship. And I didn't. And I'm like getting a little greedy here. Now I'm not getting a whole lot. You see those big numbers, especially when I've got the heat up to in the red. But I'm only getting like 5 carbons, which is not much at all. You got to resource a lot to just get a little bit. See, I'm still not paying attention, and I need to head back. Right about now is, I think, when I realize that I might just die. Yeah, okay, I'm heading back now. It's way too close. The other thing is jetpacking. In relaxed mode, I could fall 10 miles and live. Not so in permadeath. Okay, so I made it back on that one. That was close. So here's the third time. So it's still nighttime. I'm heading out. Now you see that ship up there? You might be the first to discover a planet, and when you get there, there's going to be other ships like flying around. That's in the game, but you're the first actual player to discover if you get credit for it. I have found planets in my 300 plus hours of playing 3 different modes that have been discovered by other players 10 years ago when the game just started. And that's weird that I randomly start in one of those systems, but you do. Now they claim we've only discovered less than 1% of all the planets possible. So we'll see. Now the Cosmos update that's coming. I've got an interesting take on that. Cosmo means the universe, not galaxies. And if you want to start talking universes, that might be a way for them to tie in Light No Fire. And I was thinking, what if you had to go to something like the Anomaly to access Light No Fire? For one, it would keep them buying, it would keep it in-house, keep them buying that game, I guess. I don't know. They lose a lot of money if they did it that way, I guess. I don't know. But the Cosmos, to me, means it's somehow going to tie in with Light No Fire. They're somehow going to connect it or attach it as a different universe. But that's what Cosmo means. They don't need to make this game any bigger. It's already going to take us 1 billion years to discover every planet in what they've got built. So why would they go bigger to Cosmos universe unless, like the Marvel universe has different comic lines, and that's how they tie them all together. I think that's why I think that's how they're going to do it with Light No Fire. But we'll see. But here I am. I should be heading back, and I'm not. And I can't find my ship.
Where's my fucking ship?
So now panic mode's kicking in, and now I'm making the run for it. But these are the 3 times I came close to dying. Now I've got only 4 hours into this particular save, and if I die, it automatically gets erased. So the longer I get vested into this, the more tragic it's going to be if I die. And I'm leaving. Look at that. I'm literally got in there at the last second. Now I would have lived for a few more, probably a minute, take 2 hits. But anyway, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.